Aquarius, hello, welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Amira. This is Monachopsis Soul Healing, and this is going to be your weekly reflection, Aqua. All right, let's talk about what you experienced this past week and what lesson you were meant to learn through it all. Okay, thank you for being here, clicking on this video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. My shirt says allergic to mornings for whoever was wondering just now. All right. Aqua, your intuitive message is, who am I? Okay. I feel like also somebody's stalling. Okay. Somebody's stalling. Okay. Yeah. All right. There's a lot of confusion. This feels like deja vu. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. Oh, that's why. Okay. I'm like, I feel like I just told you this. I think it was in the recent message that I just did in the short video that I just did. Okay. There's a lot of life changes, or there's a big decision that you need to make that's going to change. I mean, you literally have card number 1 coming out. There's a new beginning here for you, but this card is also about like facing yourself. Okay, it's called Bear Medicine. There is no tomorrow without the healing of the past, for in stillness you shall find yourself right where you are. You shall find yourself right where you are in stillness. Okay, there's something that someone needs to face. I feel like somebody's stalling. It's like, well, let me just do this first. Let me just do this first. I just have to do this last thing. Okay, hold on. Bottom of the deck, you have mistletoe, number 22. What dreams may come from the borrowing of ivy held tight within the womb? A calling in of sorts, a spell from above, holy holly. So, the example I want to give, because I've been binge watching Intervention, side note, and I actually just talked about this with someone yesterday. So long story short, the girl was at her intervention finally, if you guys have seen the show. And, she was agreeing to go to treatment, but she was trying to negotiate and say, well, let me just call and get one last hit and then I'll go. One last time, one more chip, one more cigarette, one more drink. All right, one more hit. But somebody's stalling, okay? That's just like the general thing that I get here. There's something big that needs to happen that is life-changing, life-altering, okay? And it's excuses at this point to continue to say, I just need to get things in order. No, there is no perfect time. The time is right now. All right, that's why you continue to feel like you're stalling. That's why you continue to feel like maybe I'm wasting time. That's why we continue to feel like, am I going in the right direction? Okay, that's why we continue to feel like there's a cloud over our heads saying, I really need to get this thing done, because we really need to get this thing done. All right, let's go. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this feminine earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very resourceful, okay? And it's also someone who has an opportunity in the palm of her hands. She may be offering it, she may be accepting it, she may be holding it close to her chest like she is in the picture. Because the Queen of Pentacles doesn't give away her resources easily, and she doesn't accept the offers of others easily. She's going to think about it, she's going to consider it, and ensure that she's making a practical choice. But at some point, she has to make a decision. The queens are not necessarily about decision making. The Queen of Pentacles is a businesswoman, and she will, but it's more about like, how do I feel, as opposed to the king who makes the decision and is successful. Interesting. Yeah, the world reversed. Like, yeah, and this is what I said in your last message. Okay, the short message. I'll pin it to this reading somewhere along the way. But the world reverse is Saturn reverse, and this is your energy, okay? You're ruled by Saturn as well as Uranus, which was in the reversal when I was doing your pre-shuffle. Okay, there's a need for somebody to take a leap of faith, leave something behind, leave the past behind, learn a big lesson and move forward. It's time to explore something new, do something different, maybe move, okay? But the world reverse is somebody who feels like they have unfinished business and someone who is not learning a particular lesson. Maybe this lesson has to do with practical decision making. Maybe it has to do with something that you've committed to or need to commit. All right, maybe someone's holding too tightly to their resources, their time, their energy, their effort, their money, whatever the case may be. Okay, but the world reverse is somebody who is wasting time. Okay, there's a delay here of some sort, and that's what I feel very strongly. There's a huge delay here. Okay, but this is like self-inflicted. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Six of Swords. Okay, Six of Swords is your energy. So there's a lot of thinking here, a lot of reflection. Okay, reflecting about this decision or this offer or what's best. Okay, but somebody maybe someone's thinking too much about the past. This is supposed to be a place of peace. Okay, you're transitioning. This is somebody who's meant to be transitioning into a peaceful place, into a new life. Okay, going in a new direction, leaving it all behind, leaving the trouble behind, leaving the Five of Swords behind. But something stopping someone. With the world reversed, you have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is a new opportunity. All right, it's enlightenment. It's an epiphany of some sort. The Ace of Wands is excitement. It's passion. It's drive. It's literally the life force. Okay, there's a new life force here. Maybe a project that someone is meant to be working on, or and it's a new opportunity. It's an exciting opportunity. Okay, that can be very pleasurable. That can be very fulfilling with the World card. But there's a delay here with accomplishing it or going after it. Bottom of the deck is strength, of course, because it takes courage. Yeah, self-discipline, self-control, managing the feelings, doing the hard thing. Okay, Four of Wands, and here's the King of Swords reversed with the Judgment. Yeah, and the Fool card, and there you are, the Star. All right. I feel like there's a dream here that somebody is wanting, but they're holding themselves back with the King of Swords reversed. Okay, maybe there's a need to be practical. Maybe somebody is thinking too much, not being honest with themselves, like I said. All right, let's see what your lesson is here. The only card that's sitting here in the reversal is the World, which is the last major arcana. It's time to move back into a new cycle. Whatever's in the past is in the past. That needs to be healed, dealt with. Okay, close out that chapter so you can move forward. It's time to move forward into something new. That's done. It's done. It's done. It's dead. There's nothing but a delay here. Okay, I feel like for a lot of you, Spirit has already taken you to a new place. You're in a new place. You're in a new space. Okay, it's time to find peace here. Trust where you're being led. All right, in this in between stage. That's the Six of Swords. What was the lesson, please? Okay. Excuse me. The Hierophant. Moving from the Hierophant to the Lovers. So commitment, faith, devotion. All right, and attaching yourself to where your soul is calling out to. So clearly there's a decision that needs to be made. I feel like somebody needs to make a decision based upon what they're receiving intuitively or whatever wisdom and guidance they're receiving. Yeah, bottom of the deck is this Queen of Pentacles again. Okay, moving from the Queen to the King, like I said at the beginning of this. I feel like, and especially as it pertains to your resources, like I feel like someone has built a good foundation for themselves, and now it's time to make a decision with that. Like you're good where you are. You're good with what you've built. You're fine. You're gonna do well on this next journey. But someone's afraid to make that decision or take this leap of faith, because it is a leap of faith. It's blind, but like you're being led intuitively there. And I can hear the nagging. Some of you may feel like I'm nagging right now, but it's because your soul is calling out for you to go in a new direction. You've already learned that lesson. But by stalling, you're telling the universe, no, I'm not ready yet. I haven't learned the lesson. They're asking you to take a leap of faith. Fully commit. I'll see you next week.